Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to episode 8 of The Sims 4. At the end of the last episode we actually had Steve and Amy having a bit of their first kiss, and they have decided that they would, or at least one of them, Steve, would like to have woohoo with someone. Nobody in particular, but Amy would also like to have woohoo. Now, I knew when I created a household that had 3 people in it that there was probably going to end up being some sort of relationship, but I never knew who the relationship was going to be between. And I did decide that I kind of wanted to not interfere and let things happen naturally, but that is a little bit difficult when you have this sort of needs system that you have to mess around with. So I don't suppose we necessarily have to be a relationship. Do we have the option? Romance? Nope, no, we're just going to the loo. That's fine. You go to the loo then. So what about you? Do you have this option? No. What if it's your own bed? No, don't actually have any option for woohoo. Do you, if you click on a specific person? No, more choices. Romance. Nope, nothing particular. Oh well, looks like everyone is just going to go to bed. That's fine. You can then go and clear all this stuff up after you've been to the loo. So throw all that away. Someone suggested it might be that the bathroom floor is dirty and that's why people are getting upset about that, but I can't see anywhere where it gives me an option to actually clean in here. You still need to go to the toilet, so you should flush and then use. Wow, you're a very, very busy person. I honestly thought you'd have gone to the toilet before you went off and did that. Now, were you at work tomorrow? No, you're off for a few days, which is good. You can have a bit of a recovery. Now, one thing we haven't had a look at too much in this game so far is the actual aspiration system, because the aspirations, we get various extra points for our aspirations. So, for example, for our computer whiz here, which is Amy's aspiration, she has to own $3,000 or 3,000 simoleons worth of electronics, which she does. I guess it's more for the entire household than individually, because I don't think it really works that way. And I'm going to turn off the radio again. And she wants to practice programming for 10 hours. I believe we can also... There was a way to expand this because I had seen it before, but I now cannot. She's broken the toilet. Fantastic. Yeah, so we can see that there are extra bits to... That there are 4 different stages to this. For some reason... Oh, you click on them. It's very difficult. So... The second stage, we have to maintain focus for 2 straight hours of video gaming and achieve level 5 programming skill. And then for level 3, we have to become an adult, which I don't know if this is necessarily going to work out because I've currently got the aging on my Sims turned off. So does that mean I actually have to turn on the aging specifically to get these? It's a little bit of a shame if that is the case. Reach level 2 of the Tech Guru career and make 3 video games or apps. Wow, I have spent 100 hours on the computer. You've already managed 12, so that's not too bad. Let's have a quick look at the other people. I can't believe you've broken the toilet. But you're so tired you just want to go to bed, so we'll get somebody else to fix that in the morning. Or you can fix it on your day off. We'll have a quick look at Steve's aspirations here. So, Steve's aspirations, he has to have... $10,000 in reserve, or 10,000 simoleons in reserve, which he currently doesn't have. Maybe that automatically gets ticked because at one point he did. And he has to earn 5,000 simoleons, which he hasn't managed to do quite yet. Is it going to let me click on these? Oh, it does, but not on the arrow. Anywhere other than the arrow. Okay. See, again, his second one is to become an adult. These guys are all set to young adults. I probably should have just set them to adults. I'm not too sure what the difference is between an adult and a young adult as far as this game is concerned. Physically, there doesn't appear to be a lot of difference between them. And so he will have to age for his to work. And let's just have a very quick look here at Natalie's. His hair is going to be the same. So, listen to music for 4 hours, practice music for 6 hours, achieve level 6 skill, earn $100 in tips, serenade a sim while flirty, Write 4 songs, mentor others for 15 hours. So no, nothing there that says she has to become an adult. So it's a little bit of a weird shame that everybody else does. Everybody's currently asleep at the moment, so I am going to let that run on and see what happens. Not sure why it hasn't gone up to the uber speed that it usually does, although Amy is now up. It's probably some sort of bladder need there. What's up, Amy? No, you're actually hungry. You're going for cereal. Fair enough. Guess we can still speed things up a little. She probably will end up going back to sleep, but this will sort out her hunger issues. Maybe she's going to end up being the handy person around the house. Oh, on goes the music again. That stereo is on almost constantly. You've still got a little bit of energy, so I think while you have, you should probably go and repair the toilet. You did break it after all. And she does actually have some repair skill, because I think it was Amy that repaired the toilet before. Although I can't remember, to be honest, so we will see how she gets on with that. She's lacking on energy. Now, I'm not sure now if that green bar is how much she has to skill up, or how long it's going to take her to actually repair the loo. Let's speed things up just a little bit. Oh, all of a sudden... oh, she has managed to repair it. That is good. You should probably get out of there now so that Natalie can go to the toilet. There we go. You're getting in each other's way, because that's what you do. So, you go to the toilets. Toilet. Right. Amy, go to bed. Natalie, you want to go to the toilet. Don't stand there nodding away to music. Go to the toilet. You're also hungry, so after you've been to the toilet, you can scavenge for parts and then throw away. I'm not too sure if there's anything you can actually do with the parts. Maybe all you can do is sell them. It's quite possible that's the only option, because I know that in Amy's personal inventory, she has a plumbing upgrade. Oh, part useful for advanced plumbing upgrades. A common upgrade part, a generic part usable in many different types of upgrades. Household collections. Oh yeah, we looked at that before, didn't we? That was the weird stuff we can get. So, how does one use any of these to upgrade something? You place it in the world. Maybe I have to look that one up. If anybody knows, though, by all means do let me know. Obviously, Natalie's managed to pick something up as well. Okay, so how is everybody doing? We know that Amy doesn't have to go to work today. Steve does in 7 hours. Natalie, you're supposed to be cleaning that away, so why aren't you? Natalie does have to go to work in 8 hours. She's very, very tired, though. She's also... Actually, no, she's not. She's more just sort of grossed out from filthy surroundings. I think she should definitely have breakfast, which she is going to do herself, so I don't need to get involved too much with that. I've also noticed as well in the build menu, there are a few things that you can't get until you get to certain levels in certain careers. I mean, if we look there at that bed, unlocked by reaching level 10 of the painter career, while in the patron of arts branch. So there are certain things that you can't get until you are in the until you've unlocked the appropriate career path. Everyone's still snoozing away. You're going to cook yourself some breakfast. Let's speed things up a little. And take your fingers off. Now, what do we actually have in terms of relationships? You are friends with Amy. If we actually have a look on Steve, though, they are a romantic interest. Still only friends, but potentially a romantic interest. We're going to be able to throw one amazing party soon. That is definitely something we need to consider. Steve is also getting hungry. I'm going to speed things up for a little while. Not too sure what's the matter with Natalie there. She's made herself some breakfast, and now she's just standing around not doing anything. Oh, no, she's finally decided she's going to go and eat. It's one of the weird things about this game. They've put this autonomy in there, but then sometimes it just doesn't seem to work as well as it should do, and I can't quite work out why that is. Natalie is sort of falling asleep. It's still saying that she's feeling uncomfortable from the bad surroundings, but I mean, in general, all of her needs seem to be fulfilled. Once she's finished eating, she can go and have a shower, or a bubble bath, or anything. Which she probably will. What is she doing? Oh, she's actually cleaning the work surface. Oh, the work surface was a little grubby. Hadn't noticed that before. Fair enough. And she's broken the sink as well. Fantastic. So somebody's going to have to go and fix that. In fact, you can go and fix that. You've broken it. Just go and repair it. Not playing on the computer when you should be repairing things that you've broken. What are you doing, Steve? You want to chat. You want to call someone on the phone. You want to go to work while feeling inspired. But you're really, really hungry. So, why don't you cook something? There we go. He already was cooking something. Not sure why he didn't cook. Oh dear. Can we put this out at all? There we go. Well, that's our first fire. Well, at least we've got a fire alarm. Everybody is up. Spacebar changes the wall levels or something. Okay, let us quickly pause. Oh, we got an insurance payment for damage from a recent fire. Let's look at the notification wall. Steve discovered a fire. I think we'll find Steve started the fire. At least the fire is out. We can delete all of these notifications. Okay, so we have ourselves an issue or two. Is that space to remove that? I can't tell. So, what is broken? We need to replace the oven. And we need to replace the sink. Okay, so let us unpause. So we've replaced the sink. But it's still leaky. That's not good. Right, you were supposed to be... Let's just replace it. Cannot be bothered. We'll just replace the sink. What are you doing here? Okay, so you want to practice speaking in the mirror. You can go and do that. So, go and, where are we? Practice speech. Why are you here? Amy, you want to meet someone new. Who's this? Why is she here? She scares me a little bit. She's got a deep voice. You want to meet someone new? Show off your muscles, Steve. You know you love to. And please don't set the oven on fire. We've already, but I'm so glad we have that smoke alarm. Things could have been really bad. A little bit of flexing. Let's try a bold pickup line. See how it goes. No, she's just going to stand there and cook. He's still happy from his first kiss. Well, that seemed a little cheesy. There's a suave kiss. Let's go for that. And then we're going to go and tell the random guest to leave. Okay. Also have to do some dates at some time as well, because you can actually do a date in the same household without actually going out anywhere, which is quite useful. But in the meantime, we are going to... Has she left? Or maybe she's gone upstairs to the upstairs loo. I'm not entirely sure. We don't have an upstairs loo. Hey, that's right, we only have one floor. Okay, so, anything else that we need to do in here? Not really, we can get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Steve isn't having a lot of fun. He's actually feeling tense. Time to take a bubble bath. Steve, go and take a bubble bath. Natalie, stop doing whatever you're doing. Oh, you wanted to admire yourself in the mirror. Yeah, she's leaving, Steve. Oh, well, at least that was sorted out. When have you got to be at work? 3 hours. You've got time to go and practice your guitar a little bit. You don't have any particular needs right now. You're feeling very flirty. You want to tell a dirty joke to someone. I guess you could go and tell a dirty joke to Natalie while sitting on her bed and eating your breakfast. She still hasn't got an awful lot better at playing that. Steve's having a bubble bath in his clothes, which is awesome. I think we've discovered a bug, guys. It's the second time we've seen that now, although he did do the little spinny round bit thing to get undressed. So, not too sure why that has happened. Amy, yes, go here and you wanted to tell a dirty joke. Someone's phone was ringing, but it's actually Natalie's phone. Incoming call. Diana would like to come over and hang out. Is that okay? No, I've got to go to work. Okay, you cancel the old guitar there. You're actually going to tell the dirty joke. Steve, you are in the bath wearing your clothes. You want to troll the web forums, but you have to go to work in 32 minutes in your job as a dishwasher, so probably not doing that. We know Amy's off. Natalie's got to go to work in 2 hours as well. Is anybody off on the same days? Wednesday and Thursday for Natalie. Tuesday and Wednesday for Steve. And just the weekends for Amy. So our party is going to have to be whenever we can fit it in, really. That's going to be interesting. Oh well, okay, we'll see how we do. Luckily, the good thing is with Amy, she already has all of the requirements to get another promotion in her job. All she needs to do is up her performance. Steve needs to reach the level 2 mixology skill, but we don't have a bar. So that's going to be useful. Steve should be going off to work. So, are we going to have a bar? And where are we going to have a bar? We don't really have room for one. But that's the only way he's going to get the level 2 mixology skill. Unless he can read a book. I suppose that is possible. Do we read something specific? Lord of the Swings, the Glutton Spiel. Maybe you have to get a certain book. If we purchase books, A Game of Groans. Where are we? Options. Children's, fantasy, non-fiction. Poetry, romance, sci-fi, mystery, skill. There we go, skill books. So, charisma, baking, comedy, cooking, fishing, fitness, gardening, gourmet cooking, guitar, handiness, how to be a socialite, logic, mischief, mixology volume 1, beverage basics. Quite expensive books, but let's go ahead and buy one of those. And then Steve has a book in his inventory which he can use to level up his mixology skill. Probably cheaper than buying a bar. So we're going to go ahead and do things that way. How is Natalie feeling? You're quite actually happy at the moment. Confident from putting out a fire. You are blissfully clean. And you have got to be at work in 28 minutes. Not a lot you can do. What are your needs like? Not too bad, I suppose, in general. Maybe if you go and brush your teeth, that'll give you a quick hygiene boost just before you go off to work. And then everyone's at work and we've got to wait for them all to come back again, which is rather annoying. Amy's straight off and onto the computer. We probably could fit a bar in here, actually. But saying that, we don't really have an awful lot of space. I don't think we've ever used the entire sofa. Maybe if we can get rid of one of the sofas and cram a bar in somewhere, but we can't have everything. That sink is absolutely disgusting. Actually, you're not really going to have time to wash it because you have to go to work now. Although it only takes a minute or two. I don't know how late it is before you're technically late for work. But it probably gives you a few minutes grace in case you're, you know, in the toilet or something. Yep, that's fine. So, maybe we don't have to have everybody here for the party. Maybe we can just do the party if we use Amy. Maybe we can have a dinner party with Amy. That's probably what we should consider doing. So, let us get Amy selected. Let's just have a look at her needs. She's relatively top-notch with everything. So, we can use the phone. And we can plan a social event. So as soon as she's ready, we will get on the phone and do that. Who says we have to do it when everybody else is here? So, we are now at a place where we can plan our first social event. But before we do that, I think we will end this video here and we will pick this up and do our social event next time. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying The Sims 4 and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.